Thank you, Peter, for sharing those insightful lessons and philosophies. It's now time to meet another top leader and ambassador for CROWD1. He's not only a top leader, but also a neuroscientist from MIT, a professional poker player, and a true businessman. Please give a warm welcome to Anthony Chatelain. Welcome, Anthony. Great to have you back on stage again.
Thank you. Great to be here again.
Now, I mentioned in my introduction to you, you have a master's degree in nuclear engineering from MIT.
Yeah.
So I presume that would, make the world your oyster when it comes to choosing what you work with. So why did you choose online crowd marketing?
It's true. It does open a lot of doors, especially in the United States, if I would work there. You could pick a lot of different businesses. It goes back to where I started. I actually started studying hard because I wanted to help my family. I wanted to help my mother because we didn't have much growing up. And I felt that I learned that if you study hard, you get a good job, you can provide for the family. So I was in that kind of thinking when I started. And of course, MIT was the best of the best and the toughest. So that's where I ended up. But actually, why I chose our business of network crowd marketing, it's actually a funny story. Listen to this. 20 years ago, after I graduated school, somebody invited me to a business opportunity meeting, and I go to listen, and at that meeting was the top earner, top producer in the whole world. It was a very, very young and successful Kenny Nordland. That's pretty amazing. So I feel that the pieces of the puzzles, they're falling in place now. The circle is closed because I took a look and I listened to what they were studying. They were studying about success. How do you become successful? You heard Peter mention it right now about how to be in that group who are a little bit more successful. I want to be in that group. What do they do? What do they do? What are they thinking? It's like the psychology of winning. And what they were actually doing, they were using a lot of, it's called NLP, like Tony Robbins, neuro-linguistic programming. It's actually a study of people that are successful. Neuro is what we think, linguistic, how you talk, and then programming is how you act. So it's actually a study of how to become successful. And what Kenny was showing people was how to reach financial success. And that was very interesting for me because I wanted to help my mother and my family. So it was more of to get that financial success. The difference is why I think is the best business in the world is that it's not MIT. You don't have to get a scholarship. It's just a few people who can do that. But this business, everyone can do it. There are no prerequisites. You just have to have the hunger, the drive, the passion, and you need to help people. You actually become, if you help people, you can go all the way. And that, I love that with the business. So that's why I chose this business.
That sense of contribution, also having a strong why, as you had with your mother.
Yes.
And then just transition, why CROWD1? What makes CROWD1 unique, having your expertise?
CROWD1, I've never seen, you have to remember, there are tens of thousands of different companies like this in the world. Tens of thousands. You can just pick. You can do anything from aloe vera to pots and pans. And you can earn money selling products. So it's just the concept. It's an opportunity. And when my friend Jonas, who's also has 25 years experience in this business, also in the same company, he was one of the top earners. He wanted to show me this. And I sat down. Maybe you heard about the presentation where he sat down for 6 hours and doing a presentation because I wanted to know everything. And he was sweating, and I just kept pounding all these questions. I wanted to know this and that, etc. 6-hour presentation. But I saw it in his eyes. I saw the hunger. I saw the vision. I listened to what he said, but I saw it in his eyes that he's going to do this with or without me. And that the fear of loss came in because I was thinking, if it's 10% as good as what he's saying, it's going to be a home run. I don't want to miss out.
And look where we are today.
Yeah, look how are we working. Mobile, digital products. There's not a forced auto-ship where you have to buy a lot of stuff every month. It's modern. That's why I love this company.
It's a new way of working. It's a new way of business.
Yeah.
So if we would just, look in the vision ball and sort of see, okay, 5 years from now, where do you see CROWD1 or sort of this sector? Where are we?
I think It's now that everything is happening. We just started year 3.
Yeah.
It's now that it's happening. How I see it is that we have built a platform of really superstar networkers, entrepreneurs. We even call the package an entrepreneur package because we will teach a person who does not have the skills yet, we will teach them to be entrepreneurs, to be successful, to build a business, to help the family. That's what I wanted to do in the first place. And I'm thinking, what if this is day 1? We're actually starting this business with 25 million entrepreneurs. We build a platform, we're on the runway, the plane is full of gas, we have the engines on, full throttle. I think this is the year where everything is happening. This is when everything falls in place. We have people in 100 countries, you know, 100 different countries. Where we have people, some do a little small business, some do big business. And so I just want everybody to understand, we're just offering the opportunity, and then you will see who takes and runs with the chance.
Yeah. The foundation is set. It's time to buckle the seatbelts, and it's time to head off. And with that, it's time for you to take the stage. I know you have more knowledge to give to the viewers. So, Anthony, the stage is yours.
Thank you. All right. I want to share with you one of my proverbs, a saying that has helped me through life, actually. Really, really, really powerful. It's a Japanese proverb. It's called kaizen. It means continuous improvement. If you continuously try to improve, every day you try to do a little bit better, be a little bit better than yesterday. You heard me say it before. Why don't become a little bit better at inviting to a meeting, a little bit better at presenting the opportunity, then you can go all the way. This is my philosophy of life. And if you listen to Jim Rohn, I know a lot of networkers, this is what they feed their brain with. You heard about the positivity. Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, Bob Proctor, Brian Tracy, they all trying to help people to succeed. And guess what? It's for free today. If you look at my library, I probably have $100,000 of books because this is what I feed my brain. I like to take a book. It took somebody 20 years to learn a skill, and I can learn it in 4 hours. This is why I'm also a professional poker player. Played for almost 20 years now. It's not rocket science. I figure if he can do it, I can do it. So I hope that you can have that same mindset, believing that if he can, then I can do the same thing. Jim Rohn, he says, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems in life, wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenges, wish for more wisdom. I think this is awesome because you learn it's not going to be easy. We're going to run into a lot of problems here and there, but I see them as challenges. And I want to surround myself with people that sees a challenge. So the secret and the name of the game, if you understand what the crowd building is going to do for you, the only word that I need to become successful, the only word that keeps me awake at night is residual income. Kenny was talking about residual income already 20 years ago, and I understood. I'm a pretty smart guy. I understand that if I can do a job after 10 years in the university, if I can do a job, work hard, really, really hard, I can outproduce everyone, and then I can get paid for 20 years. That's good mathematics. It's just a numbers game. I understand that Michael Jackson and Elvis, they earn more money today than what they earned while they were alive. It's called royalties or residual income. Do you have residual income today? No? If not, let me show you. I have a business where I can show you how you can earn residual income. Listen to this one. My favorite TV show of all shows is Mad Men. The last episode of that series, the director, he wanted to use a Beatles song, Tomorrow Never Knows. It was like a 3-4 minute song. He really wanted to have that song. He had to pay $250,000 just to have it. But he said it's worth it. That's called residual income. So if Jonas, the founder, has given us the chance to build residual income, I just want to shake somebody and say, wake up. Let's do this now. Listen, I want to challenge everyone in the company to do a little bit more. Take your business from a hobby to part-time business to full-time business, right? Because if you do it as a hobby, you get hobby money. If you do this as a business, you can decide your own salary. This is what we're doing. So I challenge you to run, don't walk. I challenge you to raise your morals. You can never be too fair or too kind in this business. Don't harass the people that you take in. We're here to help people. So if your friend doesn't want to do it or at the same pace as you, let him be. Don't call him every day, try to harass him to do more. He doesn't have your hunger, maybe. Go to the next. I want to challenge you to stop looking at the business. We've been around now for 2 years. We have so many people waiting for us to fail, but I can tell you, it's year number 3 where everything happens. My friend, Kenny Nordlund, who knows this business in and out, he has studied network marketing, crowd marketing, longer than I've been in school. He has a doctorate in this business, and he taught me, if you look at all the big businesses in our category, the ones who are 20, 30, 40 years, the biggest earners, the top producers, they join year 3 to 5. Isn't that amazing? You have had us try it out, build this platform. Now we're starting year 3. I think that this year we will find some of the top earners in this business in the next year and 2. And with all the products that are happening, just to give you an example, because I hope this will motivate you, because it's the next call. I want you to raise your goals, because guess what? A couple of weeks ago, my right-hand man, my ambassador, best of the best, Magnus Larsson, he has his best guy in Vietnam, 3-star senior president, Mr. Wu. He has a president, her name is Amy. She makes this call to a successful guy in Korea to show this business. 10 weeks later, this guy's president. Who does president in 10 weeks? It's incredible. I know. We are going to find these top leaders who will build this bigger, stronger, faster, and better than we could even imagine. You just want that guy to be in your. So I want to challenge you today to pick up the phone and call the biggest player, the strongest guy in your team, the strongest guy you know. Pick up the phone, call him up, because I can assure you, he does not have more education than me. He does not have bigger vision than Jonas. He does not have the skills with computers as Jens, and he does not have the skills as our CEO, Johan Westerdahl. We're a dream team here, and we're doing this with or without you. So this year, just to let everyone know and wake you up, I'm going to produce 30 new presidents in India. I'm going to produce 30 new presidents in Korea and Japan, 30 new presidents in China and Vietnam. And I hope you're one of those presidents. Because guess what? You cannot do this alone. My inner circle, my best people, they give me energy. They give me strength. You have Magnus, you have Tom and Klaus. You have Christine from China, Mr. Wu. I have Alan and Serge. I have Sean Kumar from India. I have Jesper Wiklund. These are all rock stars. I don't have to call them and see if they're working. They also try to outproduce their group. That's how you get to the top. So I just want to encourage some of you, maybe some of you get that energy, get that little push to do a little bit more and go to that group, become a president. You heard about my example with the Korean guy leader who became president in 10 weeks. I tell you because I want you in 2021 to try to become president. 2021. And you need to build a lot of directors. So I thank you for your time. And I hope to see you here soon on stage.